Welcome to the Big Four Accounting Firms podcast, brought to you by big4accountingfirms.com and the Big Four Accounting Firms YouTube channel. Before we get started, just wanted to remind everybody to support us if you have a chance or if you can. Even $1 helps, and we have a link in the description to a website called Buy Me a Coffee. It's just a way to donate to us and support us. Again, any amount is helpful so that we can keep putting out content. And there's also other ways for you to support us in the show notes to this podcast or on YouTube in the description. In today's podcast, we're going to be talking about an update for KPMG layoffs, specifically related to the U.S. We had a tipster comment on our YouTube channel. It's a loyal listener, but he said that they didn't anticipate people laying people off after COVID, that people would leave. And he put this on is KPMG falling behind on that video, on that podcast, because there we discussed if KPMG was falling behind because they laid too many people off. And I didn't hear just from this person, but also from other people that, there's people who are leaving KPMG. But apparently some additional new news is that KPMG gave raises that are effective April 1st, 2021, which just occurred a couple weeks ago. And you'll get a bonus of $2,000 in June. And then all you have to do is meet expectations. But obviously the firm could move that around if they want. And they're doing this to retain people. And then there's some other commentary about partners not caring about people. But this is new news. KPMG giving raises, giving people bonuses. And I'm sure the bonuses matter by your performance and probably by, I don't know if it's by region, but potentially because that could be a lot of money in certain places. But this is just, I think some of the big four accounting firms are regretting letting people go, because a lot of these places, they let experienced people go, and now they're trying to win work and they don't have the people, because a lot of these people, they could just move them around. They're not necessarily, they might work in audit or tax, but it doesn't mean they can't work in something else. They can't transition over to another type of group to help them out. And I think KPMG, they saw through their revenue results, because they're the last one to respond, or they're the last one to release. They saw that they're falling behind, and then they see these firms below them are moving up, and these firms below them have the potential of becoming a big four accounting firm, or it'd be more than big four then, or maybe KPMG will fall back and somebody else will become a big four. And KPMG is especially susceptible because of regulations throughout Europe, where the regulators are trying to say that the big four accounting firms can't audit as much as they do now. So KPMG is even in a worse position than the other big four accounting firms. They're going to have to keep giving these bonuses. I think they're going to have to be giving big sign-on bonuses too. They have to make KPMG in the US more appealing. I'm not sure how they do that from the position that they're in today. There's obviously a lot of strategies they can use, giving bigger salaries, just doing better stuff. And KPMG operates differently than the other big four accounting firms as far as making the employees feel the part of something. I don't feel like KPMG is as good as that as the other big four accounting firms, which also puts them behind. They have a lot of work to do to catch up. And This is just some additional news. I like to keep people up to date on this layoff stuff because, people want to know about it, but they also want to know, they want to know if they work there, but also if they're going to join the big four accounting firms, KPMG. But also, I've also been hearing that KPMG might do additional layoffs. I know that's counterintuitive to this, but I also have other people that are close to some executives in there. And I don't know if it's across the firm, but it's potentially some administrative positions might be getting let go. which would also not be good. So that's just something else to keep up to date. Those are a few updates today. Got some more updates coming this week, so make sure to subscribe to this podcast. Support us financially through the Buy Me a Coffee link if you can. And if you can't support us through that, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks for listening.